Hi, thank you so very much for clicking on to a new reading. So this message is going to be from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle card. So it's going to be an oracle message. Whatever shows up for whoever needs to hear it at this time or whenever you come across this video. Give me a message here for the collective for whoever needs a message and comes across this video. Thank you. So embrace your life purpose is showing up. So it says, I am guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So look, y'all, there's a need to follow your heart. Do what it is that brings you joy into your life. It may not seem so exciting, but it's something that you could be like very passionate about. For some people, you are meant to be a writer or write. That's super significant for somebody. It's something that it may feel, I feel like whatever this is, it's like it's work, but it don't feel like work when you're actually doing it, and you can actually get paid from it too. So it's looking like a win-win situation, because anything surrounding your life purpose, of course, it's like something that brings you joy. It doesn't have to be something that everybody else is doing, even though it's like ain't nothing new, but it looks like that could be a sign to continue to fulfill your life purpose, and especially if it brings you a joy. For a lot of people, you are actually sent here to be a light to others, and I do strongly feel like we all are meant to be a light to others. Unfortunately, it's not always like that, okay? Because sometimes people be trying to throw shade on your light, okay? They be wanting you to dim your light when you show up as a beacon of light to others. I actually had this dream this morning, y'all, which is really interesting. I've never experienced nothing like this before because it felt so real. But I literally had a dream where I was like walking outside, like somewhere in public, and it was like a whole bunch of people. Like literally, I feel like this is the first dream I ever had where it was like so many people. I'm like, what? Like, what is this? What's going on? But it seemed like everybody else was distracted, and I was walking down the street or something like that, and there was this trash can, like a trash bin, and it was a girl inside of the trash bin. And I don't know like why she was in there, but it's like she needed help getting out of this trash bin. Now I'm not really sure like who this person is, but I do feel like strongly it's somebody like in real life, but it's like the person needed help getting out of this trash bin. I don't know if they were like hiding in a trash bin, but when I walked up on her, like as I was walking by, I noticed like, somebody's in a trash bin. And then I asked her, I was like, do you need help getting out? And she was like, yeah. It's almost like she was stuck and then her legs were like, it was like she had a hard time getting out. But you know how like if you sit down somewhere and it's like your legs get uncomfortable, it was like one of them type of situations. But it's like she had a hard time getting out. But I told her, I was like, put your hand on my shoulder. And then I like lifted her up from out of this like trash bin. And it looked like she had on heels too. So I'm not really sure like what that's about or like why she was in that type of situation. And it don't have to be like somebody's like literally in a trash can, but it's like possibly like whatever their situation is. Um, but yeah, I was like kind of confused too, because I'm like, why didn't nobody else help her or nobody notice this? But yeah, and I don't know like what else happened after that, but it seemed like she was like, glad or grateful to be like to receive help in that situation. And this could be like a random act of kindness too for some people, especially if you are somebody who's like very aware, like you're not really distracted with the outside world, even though it's like, you got to deal with the outside world. For some people, you are not of this world. This is why you're showing up as a light to others. I do feel strongly when you are showing up as a light to others, you are not of this world. So for some people, you may even experience one of them type of situations to where you like literally are helping somebody and it's like so random. It's like you're not expecting this, but it's like literally at the right place at the right time type of situation. Okay, I'm gonna get another message out. Give me some insight here for the collective. What message are they needing to hear? Okay, so trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so that you can trust your divine guidance. So it looks like here, I'm seeing this as a new idea. For some people, you have received, now you could even receive like a new idea through a spiritual download as well. But whatever that could be for you, that's like literally divine guidance. and it looks like it's attached to your life purpose. Whatever that could be, you could be wanting to act on it because it's a reason why you received that information. So it looks like here, Archangel Uriel, if you're familiar with that archangel, it looks like you have been blessed with a brilliant epiphany, but I'm seeing it as more so like an idea from what's showing up. If you are experiencing any type of worries though about the guidance that you're receiving, y'all, there's a need to not worry. It's like know that things will unfold at the perfect time. Because sometimes when you are receiving guidance, some people, especially if you channel messages or if you post on YouTube or whatever, or these social media platforms, some people may not get it, okay? But it's divine guidance for someone, even though some people be acting like they don't it don't be resonating with them, like it's not helpful, but it's okay. You got it for a reason. So let me see what else comes out. Some people may think that you lying or whatever, or you going on the wrong path because you're following this divine guidance that you received. So try not to worry about that, and try not to let anybody project their worries or concerns onto you to have you falling back from your divine purpose. Give me clarity on embrace your life purpose here for the collective. Yeah, so the Seven of Wands is coming out here. I feel like there's a need to protect your peace, y'all, for sure. Yeah, you are showing up as a light to this world. You could be in a very you could be like in a secluded type of area, but I feel like you're in your own little bubble. I feel like there's a need to stay in your little bubble, okay? Because it looked like some people trying to pop your bubble, but it looks like it's not working. I'm seeing this as like a shield of protection too. That's like a really good exercise. I know I did share like a small little exercise that I do, but you can actually do the same thing, but like literally envision like you're in a white bubble, or there's like a white shield of light, divine white light surrounding you. That's like a really good protection exercise. But yeah, I feel like this is clear. I feel like this is actually confirmation on the type of energies that you could be dealing with. So there's a need to not worry. You are divinely protected and guided. Give me clarity on this. Embrace your life purpose. Okay, so Four of Wands. I see like a celebratory type of energy with the Four of Wands. Now there could be some good news coming in, or to me, it's given more so like it's time to celebrate. It's not time to be at war. That's what it looks like. For some people, you may have been in a type of energy for a minute. Oh, something about like protecting one's home is significant too with the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like for some people, because it looks like something about like someone's like for some people, you can have like a work area or some type of like study area. It's like somewhere where there's like a desk, like possibly like, a computer. It's a place where you work at. I feel like even that too, for some people, not really sure. Because look, some people do be doing that. Okay. They try to attack your workspace. Listen, it's almost like trying to disrupt or cause distractions surrounding your life purpose, especially if it's something that brings you a lot of joy. So I feel like even that is protected as well. But I do see like heavy um protection, even like setting up boundaries surrounding like your home or living space. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about embrace your life purpose. Okay, so Ten of Wands coming out. To me, it's looking like your hard work is paying off, y'all. It's like you don't carry these burdens. It looked like you done did it by yourself too. But I do feel like anything that could be causing you any type of stress, and this could also too be because stress could manifest in the body as like you feeling sick or whatever. But anything that could be causing you any type of stress or worry, it looks like that's being cleared away, and it looks like it's happening by divine force too. Give me clarity on this. Cause yeah, it looked like here, I feel like this is a very powerful type of energy with the Seven of Wands, like specifically with this deck that I'm using. because it literally shows where there's like a force field of protection around you, like literally. And it's like if somebody tries to poke at you or like try to intrude into your personal space, it looks like it doesn't even touch you, like literally. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords coming out. It looks like there's a lot of studying, even like possibly research going on here with this Page of Swords. For some people, you could study a lot or do some type of research or something of that sort. That's like super significant. Something about like someone studying or looking into, for some people, you could read like a lot of metaphysical books. It's something like that. I feel like that's super significant. Also, if you are, for some people, if you are a writer, or you could be, now you could be doing this like behind the scenes, but it looks like whatever it is that you're working on, like literally you are channeling from the divine. Like seriously, there could be a need to write down your ideas. I don't know who that's for. I feel like there's a need to write down your ideas, but it's like when you sit down and you get into this mode of like working, like you could be like literally channeling. And when it comes towards like channeling, you don't have to be on YouTube with it. Okay. Like nobody has to know that you are actually doing it, but it's like something about what it is that you're doing is like super significant. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about embrace your life purpose. Oh, and I want to make this clear too, abundantly clear, but it looks like you're channeling from the divine white light, not the darkness, because it is like certain things too that people be doing to where they channel from darkness, but I don't feel like it's none of that going on. It looks like you are literally turning your pain or sadness into your passion. For some people, you could honestly want to like something about like writing poems is significant too. It's like write down your feelings, like how you feel about something, and you can like literally monetize off of that. Tell me more about this. Yeah, it looks like when it comes towards a work, your skills, your talents, for some people, like let's just say you did go to school for something, you could be certified in something too. But I do feel like there's a need to not really try not to worry. Like if you don't have any type of like certification or something, listen, I feel like this is like a natural born talent, like something that you are literally born with, but you can actually turn it into a business. Like you can monetize off of your gifts and your talents. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so the Ace of Pentacles is coming out here, y'all. I feel like there's a lot of like distractions, or like literally look, for a lot of people, there's like certain energies. This could be like seen and unseen forces. Clearly they're irrelevant because the face is not even showing, only like the weapons. See that whole like no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Cause it seemed like lately, especially if you like super tuned in, especially like with dreams and stuff. Listen, people have been trying to form them weapons, but they not prospering. Okay, if you've been seeing like weapons and stuff in your dreams, this read could be for you. But listen, nothing can trick you out of your spot. I feel like when it comes towards your life purpose or the position that you're meant to be in, like literally nobody can take that away from you. But that's what I'm seeing here. Ace of Pentacles showing up. So I feel like this is like a financial reward. This could show up as a financial opportunity too. But it looks like it's something tangible. I feel like it's something stable, something solid, but it looks like it's being given to you. I'm gonna actually clarify this using these cards. Give me clarity on this embrace your life purpose. Okay, so even though this card says don't give up on love, but it could indicate now this could be like you not giving up on love or your love life, depending on how things have been going. But I feel like there's going to be some positive changes on something that you had once loved before, right? You could have gave up on it. And this could be something that you were really passionate about too. But spirit saying don't give up, like there's still hope. Like things could literally turn around at any given second, like any given moment. But it says, even though it does say a relationship you cherish can be healed, allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So look, y'all, even there's a need to like be careful about who it is that you are. Basically it's almost like the relationships that you have, like making sure these people are not trying to like trick you out of your spot, have you like come down, because that 7 of Wands is giving like crab in a barrel type of mentality. That's what it looks like. So I feel like there's a need to protect your peace. Okay. But it's like, don't let certain energies make you give up on what it is that you love. Because, of course, love is the highest vibration. And it kind of seemed like, too, if they are against you, that means they are at war with you. It's no love in that. So I feel like there's a need to keep your vibes high, too. This could also, to indicate a new relationship coming through. This could be a new relationship to where they could be like very supportive of your life purpose or something that brings you joy. So it looks like it's surrounding work or career. This could be something that you prayed about too, y'all. But it says pray from the heart. And it's like when you know that you pray from the heart, know that it's like that prayer is going to be answered, it's going to be heard, things are going to come through, things are going to start working out for you, things are going to unfold. This it looks like a miracle is unfolding too. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it really quick. But it says, pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. So it's like whatever it is that you concerned about, it's like pray about it and then like try not to worry. Like know that if you being genuine within your prayers, they will always be heard and answered. So y'all, I'm gonna just leave it here. But thank you so very much for listening and watching.